There are more questions?
Yes, she has some questions, Hudur. She says, why we didn't hear about Ahmadiyya movement, which started 100 years before. It is a peaceful movement. Why it is not let to be known among the Arabs? I know that Hudur answered most of this.
I have answered the question.
Yes.
The emphasis is on peaceful movement. And she can't understand genuinely. If it was a movement based on terrorist philosophy or connected with the raising of arms and training of such mujahideen, she could understand, yes, Arab governments had right to stop them. But she has seen so far that we are a pacifist movement, we are a peaceful movement. Why should any country stop us from sending their, to reaching to their people with our message? The answer is very simple. All movements which begin with divine leaderships, without fail, without exception, are all peaceful. No divine movement is ever created to create disorder or bring about a revolution with the sword. They all start peacefully, and they are peaceful. Yet the enemy feels threatened by those peaceful movements, far more than these armed movements. Because the message of the peaceful movements is so powerful, so disarming, so loving and winning the hearts, that they are afraid, they are terrorized. Now, thus the word peaceful has reminded me of Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. And it has also reminded me that we claim to be a re-acting of Christian attitudes in Islam, which are also Islamic attitudes, not borrowed attitudes, but reliving the Christianity when it was purest, when it was so loving. That was destined to happen in Islam as well. This is why Ahmad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam predicted and prophesied that Messiah would appear in this ummah. This is the meaning. So I inquire from this lady by way of just pointing out, I know. What was wrong with the message of Jesus Christ? Was it not the most peaceful message ever witnessed by the people of that age and the people of earlier ages? Most loving, most innocent, most peaceful message, yet the reaction against that was so violent that it was far more violent than the reaction of Pharaoh against Moses. I can prove it from the history. Moses was permitted to live peacefully, and he was not murdered by Moses or attempted to be murdered either. But Jesus, a man without a sword, with no weapon in his hand, could not be tolerated even for a few years, could not be tolerated even for 3 years. They outcry, murder him, destroy him. His message, don't you think it is peaceful? It is potent. It's something which will bring about a revolution if you don't destroy them. So the same is case with Ahmadiyya. They can tolerate mullahs, extremists, they can cope with them, they are coping with them. Ahmadiyya, they know, if it is permitted to spread in Arab countries, it would be impossible to contain it in a smaller area. It will spread all along and capture the hearts of the Arab world, which will go out of the domains of the mullahs. So it is not the governments which fear it as much as the mullahs do. This also must be understood properly. This is exactly what happened at the time of Jesus Christ. Roman Empire was not directly concerned. They did not care, because they knew it was peaceful. But the mullahs were concerned of that age, and they compelled the government to move against. So this is the vicious circle. The Arab governments know we are innocent people. Their intelligence must have informed us what sort of people we are. And they know it was Zafrullah Khan, what he did for them, and he was personally held in such honor by all the Arab sovereigns of that time. So they know it, it's not something hidden. But they know the mullahs cannot tolerate. And the mullahs will become angry and they will create disorder. So a peaceful movement is not acceptable to the mullah, and because of the fear of mullah creating disorder, they are afraid of us, indirectly. If we go there, disorder there will be, of course. Because the mullahs will raise their hand and say, you are permitting them to do this, you are cooperating with them, you are extending your canopy over them, so we are going to fight you. So they say, well, let's get rid of this nonsense headache, let them not come. And it is they, together in this sense, who are responsible for your not hearing about Ahmadiyya before.